Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Bear to Bull. And today we are checking out Bitcoin and a few of the other coins that we were reviewing yesterday. So, for right now, it looks like Bitcoin is trying to bottom out. Like I said before in a previous post, I think that around 38K might be the bottom, but we're going to have to wait and see. As of right now, the 2 hour and the 4 hour are still showing signs of breakdown. However, we are on the oversold territory. So as you can tell, like when generally this happens, there's usually like an uptick. But we'll see what happens. I think we are gonna have a few more days in this correction. Like I said, I think another like week and a half or so, maybe two. But after that, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. So let's take a look at the rest of the coins for right now. EGLD. EGLD has been actually performing pretty well despite Bitcoin coming down. Let's see. So if we set up a trend line here, we can see we actually bounced off of that. We might come back in and retest around that area, but it's on the 50 EMA. It's not bad, and it looks over here, it looks like it wants to come back up on the RSI as well as the ROC. Momentum is, however, going down, so this is probably why it's kind of like coming down as well in price. But it's still making pretty good gains. Earlier, I believe it was like 16% over yesterday, so that was really good. Compared to Bitcoin, it's doing very well. We have BPRO also up a bit. Yeah, so this was one of the targets, which looked like it was a pretty good entry spot. And it looks like we're starting to bottom out on the daily as well. I still think this is a great entry spot. If we come back down here, I really don't think so. But if we do, I'm going to be buying a ton of this BPRO. Like I said, a lot of people don't know about it, but it has really good potential. And the price is definitely oversold, in my opinion. So BPRO's one to look at. AMP. AMP is another one. It looks like it's trying to bottom out as well. We have all these different coins that are trying to bottom out. Same here. Sometimes what happens, just like we have the bullish divergence with let me go back to Bitcoin, where we have price going up and RSI going down. Sometimes it's inverted, where price is actually going down, but RSI is going up, and generally price catches up to RSI. So if we have any of those like playing out, I'll be sure to try and notify you guys, because that does make a big difference. That usually means like bottom of the barrel pricing, so you only have up to go from there. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin versus BTC is still doing well. It's doing better than BTC. Actually, you can see we had a bounce here. We had to wick down and bounce. Over USD compared to previous days, it's still not the best, but we set up a buy order here. So actually, we can even move it up to that little wick. But since BTC is coming down, we might still be able to catch another area for buying opportunity around this area, which isn't too bad. But overall, I'm still bullish on Litecoin over BTC. It looks like it's trying to come back up as well. However, momentum is still to the downside. IOS. So we had a buy order here, which got triggered. It came up, went back down. I'm dollar cost averaging in at certain points. The lower it goes, the more I'm willing to put in, which sounds probably crazy, but that's how it works. And in my opinion, you can do whatever strategy you like, but as far as for me, this is the way I see things. So over here with Algo, we have Algo also pumped back up. It's probably going to come back down. It's still a little bit high on the RSI, so we do have room for some oversold territory. We also have a cross here on the ROC, which pushes it down further. Unless I see an uptick for some volatility to the upside, I'm probably not going to be buying this one yet. This looks like a better price point, the closer to like 1.43 maybe. Let me move that up to that EMA, the 50 EMA. That would be a good price point. What else do we have? We have Atom, which was shooting up like crazy. The 20-day EMA is pretty much holding this one up for now. How does this one look? Let's check the weekly on this one. So it did have a dip. Generally, it tops off around after we get a peak, which we didn't, and that's probably because BTC came down, which is fine, you know, it's normal market cycles. However, we are still in the bullish territory, so if we see an uptick with BTC, I will probably see a bigger move with Atom. Then we have Audio or Audius. Let's see how this one's doing. Let's check the daily since this one doesn't have that much data yet. So it came back down. That was a good buy point, entry point. It came back up. It's hovering over the 50 EMA. We might be able to have another push down. I do not think we'll reach these levels, but you never know. If you want, you can set up a buy order around these levels, around the, what is it, 212. But overall, this is still a pretty good buy entry point. Let's see. Yeah, it's already about like 45% down. That's almost 50% off. Those are Black Friday prices. We already looked at Litecoin. Like I said, versus the dollar, it came down a bit, but that's fine with me. It's already, to me, in the oversold territory. So any wicks down further, I'll probably be buying as well. Let's check the weekly. Yeah, so it has support over here with the 200 moving average. If it comes down, I'd buy hard. Luna, I'm interested in Luna. Luna's still up there. The RSI, for me personally, still a little high. I crossed to the downside. Let's check it on the daily. Okay, so it's entering oversold territory, which is good because I would buy. Well, it looks like it might even wick back down here, which I would probably buy at 22.61, and maybe another one for good measure at 15.55 or so. Those would probably be my entry areas for me. Let me actually put one around here. As you can tell, it's starting to move into the bearish territory, or momentum is kind of going down into the negative, which is fine because, like I said, these are areas of opportunity for anyone that would like to buy. Aave. DeFi hasn't been looking so great lately, but it is in the oversold territory. So it might not be if you're looking into DeFi, decentralized finance coins, it might not be a bad time to get some Aave. So yeah, those are my views for today. So far, nothing crazy, no big moves. Everything's pretty much moving with BTC. So we're just gonna have to wait and see for the next few days how BTC behaves. If it goes further down, I personally plan to buy more. Yeah, look at these buying areas right here. What happened? Boom. Buying area, and then you would have caught this. So this was a nice dip. We got a handle, and I'm expecting maybe another cup and handle and a push out, or it's just gonna come back up and headed to the stratosphere. Like, I don't know what galaxy, but I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. Overall, the price wise is pretty good. On the weekly, we may touch closer to the 50 moving average. I'm sorry, the 50 RSI levels, you know, but that's okay. We still have room to touch the 50 EMA here at 38K. As long as we hold this trend line, I'm still bullish on this. So that is today's update. If you guys have any questions, want to review any other coins, go ahead and shoot me a comment. Check out the Patreon page, and good luck, traders. Talk to you guys next time.